Greetings, dear souls. We bring you a message today from the Galactic Alliance, working alongside your Earth Alliance. A brief update on affairs of your planet. Many of you will know, and many of you may not know, that the planet has been at war. There has been war in space, a major cleansing of the reptilian forces. The dark energies of the AI have been consciously cleansed and cleared throughout the galaxy, particularly for the last 3 years. This has been going on. This has all been kept under wraps, as it were, from the surface population of planet Earth, so as not to cause distress, while the forces who are capable of dealing with this great darkness and who are equipped to do so have been in the trenches, as it were. These are our galactic Star Nation families, those working under command of Valiant Thor and the tribes of Venus, the Andromedans, the Arcturians, the Pleiadians. All of these beings of light have been engaged in the warfare of light, as the galaxy has had this darkness eradicated. There are systems of very aligned resistance, teams of humans working underground at very high levels of technological capability, who are able to join in these forces, who have been in constant battle with these dark ones, clearing out unimaginable forms and expressions of darkness, and indeed clearing out those who have actually controlled planet Earth for millennia. Eventually, for those who are keen to know it, the truth of this narrative will emerge. And as disclosure happens on your planet, and the Star Nation families do make themselves known, then the truth of their alignment with the governing bodies of planet Earth will be known in much greater detail. For now, the forces of galactic light are joined with the Earth Alliance, which contains those who some of you call the White Hats, and all forces of light combining on this planet to cleanse these darkness, these some of them misguided ones who have been truly controlled by the those holding the control points of the so-called cabal, the so-called darkness on the planet. These lesser beings of dark who have been in service to the dark will be given the opportunity to move to the light. They have been over several years and months now, and they will continue to be given the opportunity to move to the light if they indeed are willing to surrender all attachment to the dark and move into full healing and humility under the light of the Christ. The Christ energy, which is emerging in all beings of light on the planet at this time, and indeed seeks to be established in every soul on the planet at this time, is creating a grid around your planet, and this grid is a grid of unity. This grid of unity is indeed the Christ consciousness, which is returning to planet Earth and birthing it into the new age. The great falling apart, the great disestablishing of the establishments of the past world, the known world, the banking, the education, the church. These must of necessity fall away now. So please do not be distressed as the confusion and the chaos may appear to be coming closer to you in your everyday life. Just know that for the new to be born, the old must fall. The old structures embedded and owned by corrupt forces will be cleansed and purified and remade into structures that serve humanity. Serve humanity within smaller functional communities, served by beings of great heart and competency and service within each community. These are the beings that will create your so-called governing structures in the future. It is time indeed to step into leadership for those of you who feel called to become these functional pieces, functional part of the energetic vibrating communities that are being birthed at this time and out of the rubble of the old. If you are feeling called to take on certain roles, you will have been feeling this for some time. And it is time now to start anchoring the seeds of these new connections and commitments into your daily life as much as is possible. Do not be afraid, dear ones, as the world changes, as the earth shucks off her weight, her darknesses. There are many points of great karmic darkness on planet Earth, where great travesties have been enacted in the name of darkness, in the name of the dark satanic energies, and these must be cleansed and purified to the core. This means that, yes, there are, as you know, increasing earthquake activity, there is flooding, there is fire. All of the elementals are coming together to serve this great cleansing and work hand in hand with Mother Gaia for her purification and her rebirth. Trust that whatever your path is, dear one, you will be in the perfect place at the perfect time. If you feel called to move, move. If you feel called to do the new, do the new. This is not a time to overthink. It is a time to follow your impulse, and most importantly to trust that wherever you are heart connected, you are safe. The greatest safety is that within you of your heart, and know that your light, your consciousness is seen from afar, and your path will be protected. Do not buy into fear. It is necessary for fear to be released in all its forms, to embrace and welcome and rise now to the incoming frequencies of the fifth dimension and beyond. It is a startling time indeed as the old shatters, but look beyond, dear ones, look beyond in your heart, and you will see new societies being born. Celebrate those of your brothers and sisters who are rising up and finding their voices and fighting for the truth, fighting for what needs to be known, so that all eventually on your planet will understand this great journey that has been traversed in the last years, as these great battles have been happening within all layers of your honeycomb earth and throughout the galaxy. We pray that such understanding falls like a blanket of love upon each and every soul who has not felt prepared to receive it, but who is now finding the grace within themselves to allow the new in, day by day by day. Those of you who have been anchoring the light for what feels like eternity, this is your time now. Trust, find your voice, be in stillness. Trust that those who need you will arrive, and by holding and continuing to anchor the light, you are in the same full and great service that you have always committed to in your sojourn on planet Earth. So, dear ones, trust the change, allow the collapse within self, within life, within planet, within workplace, within relationship, within finances, and trust that the reforming is bringing a life of much incomprehensible fullness to you. We leave you here now, dear ones. We are the Galactic Alliance, always with you, working on your behalf, sending love through our ambassadors at this time to each and every one of you on planet Earth. Blessed be.